the U.S. Open, but qualified for World Team Trials as a World Team member from 2022. Winchester fell just short of a medal at last year's World Championships. Wrestled for bronze, was up big, and then was pinned late. So Winchester looking to make it to Final X once again. She will face, should she make it to Final X, Alicia Hawk. Won the U.S. Open and is awaiting the winner of the World Team Trials Challenge Tournament. Go out of bounds once again. Grounded, so 0-0, just over a minute into this bout. We'll likely see either Martinez or Winchester hit for passivity here pretty soon if no points go on the board. And Chikara went double overs, looked to throw, but Martinez able to slip her arm out, and 2 points goes on the board for Martinez. Winchester holding on to that leg, but points are already awarded, and so Winchester down early. Martinez takes the early 2-0 lead. Double leg from the outside for Martinez, and she will finish for 2. Extends her lead 4-0 now. Martinez looking for a lace, but unable to really get anything going. Now Winchester in on a leg. Martinez doing a good job defending here, but Winchester takes it up off the mat and able to finish for 2. So Winchester gets on the board, still trailing 4-2. 11 seconds to go now in the first period. Martinez holds the 4-2 lead. Nice shot from the outside from Martinez, but Winchester able to defend with that whizzer. And they will go into the break 4-2. Amanda Martinez holds the lead. So Chikara Winchester not able to get too much offense going in that first period. Getting some instruction from her corner. Amanda Martinez been really good with her double today. That's how she scored in her opening match against Gallegos multiple times, and that's how she got one takedown against Chikara here. So go back to the center. Second period underway. Martinez in the blue, Winchester in the white and red. Nice little fake from the outside, but Martinez doing a good job holding that wrist. Winchester tying her up a little bit. Now double from the outside for Martinez. Winchester defends. Oh, now comes forward, catches the pancake, looking for the fall, and there it is. Chikara Winchester gets the fall, and she moves on to the finals. Finals will take place at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Chikara Winchester is your winner. And she will take on the winner of the match. Going on mat 1 right now, Lauren Mason and Ariana Viascusa. Moving up to 59 kilograms, we'll see Maya Nelson. She will receive an injury default. Abby Nettie was her potential opponent. Maya Nelson moves on to the finals. She skipped off the mat for a moment, but she's still going to get her hand raised. And that makes it official. So now we're moving up to 68 kilograms. We'll see Alex Glaude take on Solon Piearcy. Still waiting for Solon Piearcy to come to the mat. And Solon Piearcy making her way to the mat here. $68-kilogram semifinal. Solon Piearcy in the blue, Alex Glaude in the red. Glaude does a good job getting that 2-on-1 on Piearcy's left side. Oh, nice little pick for Piearcy for 2. She'll go on the board first here, just 45 seconds into this match. Piearcy now looking for a leg lace, but Glaude doing a really good job defending, and they'll go back on their feet. Piearcy takes the early lead. Glaude goes back to that 2-on-1, takes it to the mat. Now she's looking for the angle, but Piearcy doing a good job squaring up, and they go out of bounds, grounded, and so no points go on the board. And now Glaude asking for some injury time. But not given, so let's start back. Minute 30 to go here in the first period. Sloan Piearcy holds the 2-0 lead. These two wrestled last month at the U.S. Open. Glaude was your winner, 11-0, and now she gets to go behind 4-2 to take the lead on criteria. Piearcy doing a really good job in this match, making some adjustments. But now Glaude looking for that turn on top. She's really close. She has the hips turned, but unable to get the exposure. And they'll go back on their feet. 47 seconds to go here in the first period. Glaude leading on criteria. Shot from the outside for Piearcy. Glaude does a good job pulling that down in that front head position. Stalemate and get a fresh start on our feet here. Well, fakes from the outside for Glaude. 10 seconds to go here in the first. And we are going to go to the break. Glaude holds a criteria lead. Both wrestlers with a takedown in the first. Knotted up at 2. Glaude holds criteria based on last points scored. And we are underway here in the second. Alex Glaude in the red, Sloan Piearcy in the blue. Really competitive first period, kind of back and forth. Piearcy struck first with a takedown, and then Glaude got one of her own. Nice double from the outside for Glaude, and she'll finish big for 4. Now she's looking for the fall. And Piearcy able to turn down. So good job avoiding the fall from Piearcy, but damage has been done with that big 4. Piearcy looking like maybe she's in a little bit of pain here. She's a little slower to get back to the center. Shot attempt for Piearcy from the outside, but Glaude catches the head. And will be called a stalemate. We'll go back to the center of the mat for a fresh start here. Minute 38 to go in the match. Glaude holds the 6-2 lead. Also important to note, Glaude has that big 4, which could determine criteria if Piearcy mounts any comeback here in the next 80 seconds. Another double leg, and Piearcy able to defend with that whizzer. No points awarded. Good defense there from Piearcy. Score holds at 6-2. .45 seconds to go now in the match. Piearcy still trails 6-2. She's going to need to mount some offense here in a hurry. The fakes. Piearcy coming forward pretty strong. And there's a shot, but Glaude does a good job getting her hips back, defending. And 9 seconds to go now as they get a fresh start on their feet. Piearcy coming forward, but Glaude defends the last shot attempt, and that'll do it. Alex Glaude is your winner, 6-2 over Sloan Piearcy, and Glaude will move on to the finals at 6 p.m. Eastern. Glaude will face the winner of Emma Bruntill and Katarina Lang in the finals for a spot in Final X. We're going to have a few consolation matches here. We're going to take a quick break, and I'll get back with you as we pick up our semifinal matches.
Wrestling now on mat 2, number 39, 68 kilograms, and consolation bout from Wildcat Elite, Kaylin Albrecht. Her opponent from Team 20 Wrestling Club, Anna Luciano. Luciano and Albrecht up now on mat 2. On deck on mat 2, bout number 35, Lexi Basham, Spartan Combat Titan Mercury, Brenda Reyna on the W cap. Basham and Reyna on deck on mat 2. Wrestling now on mat 1, bout number 31,
Fun opening exchange. Shot. High leg attack there and a little cutback finish. I thought she might have landed in danger. Nothing though. And now Makoyed looking to counter score. Oh, look at Diamond building up. What a finish that should be for. And now a half on the right side. Oh, close to the fall. Not quite. Makoyed fighting through. Oh, wow. And they caution. Interesting. They caution Makoyed there. I'm not sure why she gave up the caution in two. I don't know if they're saying fleeing the hold. But that 2 points is big. And if she can get a turn going, it's even bigger. And she's got the lace, knees are together. This could be a match-ending sequence. Oh, but they blow it dead. Now Makoyed in a big hole here. Down 7. This is a final X rematch. Oh, single leg from Makoyed. And now trying to step through, but Diamond in a great position here. She could end it. And she's thinking about it, but just gonna take her down for 2 more. 9-0 Diamond Guilford. .122 to go. Fighting for wrist, minute to go here. And attention, Diamond. Negative wrestling there. Shot, good fake there from Makoyed. Getting a reaction from Guilford, but can't follow it up. All right, 40 to go now. Shot from Makoyed. Guilford counters with that underhook, tries to throw it by. Hard whizzer from Makoyed. Nothing yet, but this is a scoring position for Guilford potentially. Oh, and they stalemate it. Maybe didn't like the position of the knee there. Shot from Guilford, comes up with that underhook. Makoyed with a 2-on-1. And Guilford gonna go out for 1. 9-1 the score. Now for Guilford, finishing matches gotta be a point of emphasis coming into this tournament. She was up 8-0 against Adeline Gray and lost when she got cautioned out in the second period. So she got to finish this match strong or just get a takedown to start the second period. But as it stands, a huge lead for Diamond Guilford going into the break. So the word from the corner has got to be finish the match, Diamond. Don't want to let someone as good as Makoyed hang around, start to get herself back in the match, because we've seen matches can change on a dime here in freestyle. A couple of fakes from both wrestlers to start this. Wrist control for Guilford. And they try to give a caution in one, but Diamond's got the wrist. They're not liking that. They're saying if you're going to have the wrist, you need to use it, not just hang on to it. Good fakes from Guilford. Makoyed just marching forward. Low shot from Yelena Makoyed trying to defend as Diamond Guilford. And she gives a look of pain and trying to circle to the finish is Yelena Makoyed. And there's going to be the 2, and she could fall right into this lace. Let's see. Defending is Guilford. Yelena's got to know this is a huge exchange here. And not going to be able to get the lace, at least at this point. And they're going to put him back up. That was an opportunity for Makoyed, and Guilford did a good job of stymieing the turns. And both ladies a little slow getting up and back to center. Makoyed continuing to march forward. And they're gonna go caution in one. And she is continuing to kind of evade. And it's 9-4 on the score. Looks like a caution apiece. And there's a shot, nice single leg for Yelena Makoyed. Can she finish? It's got the single up. Shallow whizzer here for Guilford. Limp arms out, but then runs out of bounds. That's gonna be a caution in one. Confirmed. Now, that's her second caution. So one more caution and she will lose as she did before. And this could put Guilford in parterre. So Guilford once again, and I talked about this at the break, finishing matches, point of emphasis, and right now she has put Yelena right back in this match. So it's 9-5 on the scoreboard. Makoyed gonna get a chance on top. I don't know if that's her best path, honestly, to scoring on Guilford. As you can see, Yelena probably just as soon get a restart, and she does. 59 seconds to go. Guilford cannot give up another caution or she will lose, even if she has more points. It doesn't matter. She has to finish this match. She cannot evade. She's got to stay engaged. And there's another shot from Makoyed. Elbow control from Makoyed now. Can Guilford snap and run to a score? Coach is imploring her to remain active. 40 seconds to go. And taking her out of bounds, I think that's another one. 9-6. Makoyed, 30 seconds to run down this lead. Either get a caution or she's gonna need more points. And Diamond's gonna have to stay a little more engaged. And this attention, if she does it again, it's gonna be a caution. She cannot go backwards the way she is. If she goes backwards, continually like this, they will give that third caution. And they're staying a little more engaged there as Guilford. Now she can cling in this short offense position. This is good position for Diamond to finish this match. 8 seconds to go. Makoyed trying to find a score. 4 seconds to go. And Makoyed gonna fire a shot, and that's gonna end it. Whoa, but not without a little drama. It's a 9-6 win for Diamond Guilford. So moving on up, 61 kilogram semifinal. We're gonna have Nashawn Garrett against Austin DeSanto. Oh, shaking Diamond's hand. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, right off the whistle, Nashawn Garrett in the blue looking for a dump. Immediately, Austin DeSanto, furious pace to start this one, as expected. Both guys fast starters. Nashawn Garrett jumped out to an 8-0 lead last time these two wrestled before Austin DeSanto ran him down in a match overseas, and now they're wrestling again, and the stakes are even higher with a trip. And there you see Nashawn Garrett into a single, chases backside and gonna get 2 to start. Oh, man. So they're gonna go caution against DeSanto. The defense takes him there towards the edge, but they hammer DeSanto here. So he's gonna give up another point. And DeSanto gonna reach back, get that leg. And they don't like that. They don't like him grabbing that arm either. He's got to be careful here. And now working for a gut. And he's going to get his Nashawn Garrett, 5-0. And one more blue for a caution. That's his second caution. And Terry Brands would like a word. And Terry says, can they do that? So that's already DeSanto's second caution because they don't like how he's defending underneath. So DeSanto's got to be careful he doesn't get that third caution. But he's also got to be careful he doesn't get turned twice because that would end the match also. So he's reaching under, grabbing that leg, and now could have got almost stepped over, but it's Nashawn getting 2. And now DeSanto on his back. A turn here would end it. It's 8-0 in favor of Nashawn Garrett. Close and trying to pull that leg. Oh my goodness, what a gut wrench. 10-0. Nashawn Garrett gets it done. What a performance. And now the winner here will take on Nashawn Garrett with a spot in Final X on the line. Here we go. Been counting down for this match for a while. 61 kilogram semi, Dayton Fix, Seth Gross. Rematch of Final X a year ago, and we are underway. Dayton in the white with the orange trim, Seth Gross in the blue. And they're stopping it already, saying, hey, watch the hands to the face. It was Gross winning in 3 matches in Stillwater to claim the 61 kilogram spot. There's a shot, high crotch for Seth Gross, but this is where Dayton can score as well. Both expert counter wrestlers, and now sitting under, closer is Dayton Fix, almost a rear standing position, but Gross not gonna stop fighting. There's a takedown for Dayton to get it started, and he goes right to a gut wrench, and he gets it, 4-0, just like that for Dayton Fix. And we said it after their Final X series, Dayton needs to get on top. He's got to get on top of people, especially Seth Gross, and expose from the parterre and get to his best position, which is turning. And there, he gets the takedown off a really solid shot by Seth Gross. And a high crotch, not a common leg attack you see from Seth, but Seth's got a lot of ways to score. Counter offense and leg attacks all the same. And now if you're Dayton Fix, you cannot feel any level of complacency with a 4-0 lead against Seth Gross. Seth has run Dayton down in the past. Certainly no one more aware of that than Dayton. Really pulling on that head is Seth Gross. And they don't like the double collar. So they stop and warn Seth for that. Dayton adjusts his tape and back underway. Underhook right side for Dayton. Double unders for Dayton. Headlock attempt there, but now rear standing again as Dayton Fix in the middle of the mat. And he's gonna be real calculated here on this finish as Seth looking to fight hands. Look at the grips from Seth Gross. And now scooping that ankle. Now a wizard seatbelt position. This position gave him some trouble last time. They're gonna be grounded. No point there. So once they're on that knee, once Seth's on that knee, he's basically, you can't earn the step out point. So wise defense there. Man, rear standing for Dayton Fix, no points. That's big for Seth. Nice low shot from Seth Gross. Good defense from Dayton Fix, and he's gonna remain grounded here and go out of bounds with no penalty. Underhook on that right side, cleared out by Gross. Gross has kind of an uncanny ability to time leg attacks, but there, timing it even better is Dayton Fix looking to re-attack. Now he's good head position, right side with that underhook. Strong first period so far for Dayton Fix, but Seth has scored at the end of periods in the past. And that's going to do it for the first. 4-0 for Dayton Fix. Counter score and a gut wrench. Make it 2-2s for Dayton. John Reeder, Eric Barnett in the corner for Seth Gross. Part of the Wisconsin coaching staff. Eric still wrestling at Wisconsin. Eric Guerrero and Derek Fix in the corner for Dayton Fix. Dayton's still a little sweaty. We'll wipe him down. Okay, here we go. Second period underway. Collar tie right away for Dayton Fix. Palm with his left hand is Seth Gross. Thumb blocking there, right side now is Dayton. Now reaching inside for the collar. Oh, that pass by is so slick. He gets it again. 6-0. You just have to be so careful with your pressure against Dayton Fix. And now coming up and looking to reverse it is Seth Gross, but now coming under the legs is Dayton Fix. He's in a decent position here. Now if they come up in it again, I'm not sure who has a scoring opportunity here. They're gonna say grounded there. No step out. So 6-0, and you can't pressure in too much against Dayton Fix or he'll hit that pass by. He hit it in his quarterfinal match, he hits it again. Been watching him hit that same takedown for years. Seth's aware of it and still gets stung by it. Dayton circles up. 2 minutes to go now. There's a shot for Seth Gross. Heads Fix towards the zone as he's trying to circle, walk the tightrope, and he does. Now he's got a front headlock. We'll see if he works the score. Now Seth can be really tricky when you try to spin behind. Underhook on the right side, shallow for Dayton, cleared out by Seth Gross. 1:36 to go. Shot by Seth Gross, splits the legs, but coming around with the ankle is Dayton Fix. Some great counter wrestling here from Dayton. He'll just hang in that position. $120 to go. And official attention at Seth for something. 1:12 to go. Good snap from Seth Gross, but over-under position. This is a good position for Dayton to wrestle in. And now looking to spin behind. That was beautiful. Little drag, go behind there as Derek Fix and Eric Guerrero are pumped in the corner. They know what that takedown means, getting up 8-0. And got to feel great. If you're a Dayton Fix fan, he's getting some revenge here, getting this match back. Another shot for Seth Gross, and the match is not over, of course. Seth will be heard. He's in on the leg. Both ankles collected now, far ankle for Dayton Fix. It's a tough position to score from for Seth Gross. Dayton can hold that position. And they're still letting it wrestle out. And there's going to be 2 for Seth Gross, 8-2 the score. And no turns coming. And they just going to let this finish out on top. Yes, they are. And Dayton Fix versus Nashawn Garrett with a trip to Final X on the line. What a performance by Dayton Fix getting this match back. All right, moving on up, 92 kilograms. All right, gonna have Colin Moore in the red, Jay Aiello in the blue. And here we go, semifinal underway. Colin Moore, Ohio Regional Training Center versus Jay Aiello, Cavalier Wrestling Club, UVA. And it's with chest drop for a moment now, short offense position, looking drag as Jay Aiello, not there. There's a shot for Colin Moore, doubles off, great finish, and he's up 2-0. Quick start for Colin Moore. Nothing new. He's got so many ways to attack. He's got that duck to his left side. There's a sweep single for Colin Moore. Now looking to drag, go behind, but underhook prevents Moore from running behind. Now underhook for Aiello, but somehow hopping around is Colin Moore, and he's gonna kind of head throw him through. Crossface throw type of situation. 4-0 lead now for Colin Moore. Colin injured his elbow at the open. Does not seem to be wrestling with limited mobility at this point. Back to that underhook is Aiello. Shot attempt again, good down block there. Knee sprawl for Aiello, preventing it. There's a shot for Colin Moore, another finish. So efficient once he gets to the legs. 6-0 now the lead. Goes one way, then the other, just Colin Moore. Can't get in. 27 to go here in the first period. And first period in the books, 6-0 Colin Moore. .237 to go. Nice sweep single for Aiello. Comes up with a seatbelt position. Now takes him over. Colin Moore in trouble. Oh, rolls through. That could have been disaster. But instead, Colin Moore wrestles through it. Only gives up the 2 on exposure. So it's 6-2. Two minutes to go here. Underhook for Aiello. He's looking pretty good. Trying to force a position here, maybe get a step out, but Colin clears out. He looks at the clock, which reads 1:42. .127 to go. Colin not looking quite the same as he did in that first period. Collar tie now cleared out. Minute to go. He just reaches his right arm out there. Left-handed on the wrist for Colin Moore. Aiello probably try to get back to his left side single leg. That's his best leg attack. And there's a level change from Moore, or from Aiello, excuse me, but Moore catches it. Another shot for Aiello. He comes up underneath with an underhook. 24 seconds. High crotch for Aiello. Can he finish? Crossface for Colin Moore, and he's got the far ankle, and he can just hang in this position, and hang he will. And he has made the Challenge Tournament Finals. He'll await the winner of this upcoming match between Zahid Valencia and Tanner Sloan. All right, here we go. 92 semi. Zahid Valencia in the red, taking on Tanner Sloan in the blue. And we are underway. Sloan pulled the upset previous round, taking out Nate Jackson. Big snap from Zahid Valencia, pulls Sloan underneath. Sloan made some waves at U23, making the team, bringing home a medal. Zahid Valencia is still going to be the favorite in this match. Oh, a little shuck by attempt off the head for Zahid, can't get it. Shot attempt there from Zahid Valencia. And they're going to hit Sloan for passivity early. Zahid a lot more offensive, taking ground. Double to single for Zahid. Sloan bats him off. Damian Hahn in the corner for Tanner Sloan. His coach, Mark Perry, cornering Zahid Valencia along with his brother Anthony. Oh, goes one way, then the other. That was such a nice single leg for Zahid. Beautiful shot. And there's going to be two, at least. Two takedown for Zahid. Man, that single is so nice. Seen him hit it so many times. He looked one way, then fired hard. Once again, looking for that little snap by from the collar tie. Can't get it. Looking to reattack is Sloan. He's gonna have a hard time getting to Zahid's legs. Zahid moves so well. Works in and out of ties really effectively, and then before you know it, he's on a single leg just like this. Standing treetops. Ooh, almost landed in danger. And it's gonna be two confirmed, 4-0 lead for Zahid Valencia. And Zahid says he landed in danger. And I don't know that he's wrong. He did not land in a good position, did Tanner. It was close. Did the camera catch it is the question. See, the jury of appeal is watching this right now. So a little risk here for Zahid, because if they don't give the extra two, it'll be 4-1 for Sloan, and they'll lose their brick. But Zahid seemed pretty certain about it. And they're keeping the brick. So they're keeping the brick. So it's going to be no exposure there, no danger, and they're going to put the one up, 4-1 in favor of Zahid, but a little closer now. Looking drag, now reattacking is Sloan, but he can't get in, and now this is a tight headlock there, and then he runs behind to Zahid, 6-1, and Sloan's got to let go. Now potential gut wrench, man, Zahid's looking really good. Not going to get it, 44 seconds to go. There's a shot again for Zahid. Looking locked in, and he's got a lace. Can he use it? Yes. Could be a match ender if he can keep it going. 10, that's 12-1. Match over. Zahid Valencia into the finals. It's going to be Zahid versus Colin Moore with a spot in Final X on the line. Now we get to the big guys. Don Bradley versus Nick Wisdowski. These guys have wrestled so many times over the years. We should try to get a running count, certainly over 10 times. maybe even 20 over the years between Don Bradley and Nick Wisdowski, and it's been Wisdowski with the upper hand more often than not. And Gwiz trying to make another world team. Dom vying for his first senior level world team. There's a nice double. That was beautiful from Gwiz. Didn't even have to hit a knee, just dropped right in, and he's getting scores for exposure there. And another turn. Wow, Nick Wisdowski. And another. Is that going to be added on? 8-0 Gwiz in the first 33 seconds, and it was that beautiful double leg that jump-started the scoring for Nick Wisdowski. And Gwiz throwing some feints Don Bradley's way. Nick Wisdowski now training and coaching at Cornell. On staff with Coach Gray and company. They brought home a trophy this year. Great year for the Big Red. 2 national champs in Yanni and Vito. A handful of All-Americans. Don Bradley's Missouri Tigers didn't do so bad themselves. Fine season for the Tigers. And there's a leg attack for Don Bradley, but he's going to run right out of bounds. Could not get the train back on the tracks once it got moving. So 9-0 lead for Gwiz, and he's a point away from ending this match. That same little stutter fake. Oh, nice drag by Dom, but can't get in. .45 to go now. Whoa, nice stutter fakes, and he gets in. Does Wisdowski a finish or exposure here would end the match? And he's such a good finisher. One of Wisdowski's best attributes is his ability to finish, and there he does, and he finishes this match 11-0 for Nick Wisdowski. Impressive performance. All right, now we got Wyatt Hendrickson versus Mason Paris. Winner gets Nick Wisdowski. These two met at the U.S. Open. Hendrickson jumped out to a 7-0 lead before Mason put up a football score, scored 20 unanswered, I think, to win 20-7. Hendrickson led the nation in pins this year in NCAA wrestling for the Air Force, where he earned All-American status. Now we're underway. In the blue, Mason Paris. In the red, Wyatt Hendrickson. And there's a sweep single attempt, but working short offense is Mason Paris. Tight crunch there, and trying to take Wyatt through, and does. And now holding him on his back. That's a lot of horsepower for Mason Paris. Just the 2 points. Man, the fight that Wyatt had to put up just did not go over for that long. It's such a tight head pinch position. Paris so powerful. You see it in his wrestling, but this is a guy who is earning weightlifting records for Michigan Athletics as a freshman. Just unreal power. And he applies it well in his wrestling. Hendrickson, of course, attends the Air Force Academy in this city here in Colorado Springs, so got to wake up in his own bed, cruise over here. Beautiful Colorado Springs, Colorado. There's a shot, high crotch, Hendrickson with good sprawl, re-attack on the dump is paired, boom, big dump for 4. Man, if he gets that elbow, it's not gonna be fun. 6-0 Paris, and he's going to work on top. And it's just not a common position. I mean, it's probably every youth wrestler works out of that position some, but it's so rare to see that hold have such effect. But Mason has got it perfect. I mean, he's hitting it in the NCAA finals. He's hitting it here in the World Team Trials Challenge Tournament semis. Works at a high level, worked in the Junior World Finals. Just incredibly good feel there. And his single leg is also incredibly effective as well. And when he gets those fakes going, he's really tough to stop. Power double from Hendrickson, but good sprawl. Now counter score attempt from Mason, can't get in. .40 to go here in the first period. Sweep single for Mason, down block for Hendrickson as he sprawls out of the way. Wyatt's hit 2 hard leg attacks where he's got to the hips, and I'm betting 90% of the matches he's finishing on guys. But Mason's that upper echelon of heavyweight wrestling in the country and very, very likely the world. And it was Hendrickson was able to get to that lead in the open match when he got on top. Was able to get a series of gut wrenches to open up to a lead. But now he's down 6 against Mason Paris.
Wrestling now on mat 2, 125 kilo freestyle consolation bout from the Pittsburgh Wrestling Club, Demetrius Thomas. His opponent from the Hawkeye Wrestling Club, Tony Mercury, Tony Castiglione. On deck on mat 2, women's freestyle 55 kilos, Gabrielle Skidmore, Minnesota Gold, Amanda Martinez, Cardinal RTC title.
Okay, second period now.
Martinez, you are on deck on mat 2.
Hendrickson got to find a way, get himself back in this match. Mason Paris probably going to try to put it out of reach. Good fakes from Hendrickson. Sweep single, Mason Paris. Now there's a single from Wyatt Hendrickson trying to build up in, can't do it. Comes up with an underhook, but good head position for Mason Paris, gonna make it tougher. Wyatt to utilize. Double leg for Hendrickson, but straight on. Not the position you want to try to score. And then Mason goes left to right, but Hendrickson able to stop him. Elbow control now for Wyatt Hendrickson. Nice single leg there by Wyatt Hendrickson. He's going to get on top. Going to a lace here. Now, can he get to a gut? It's 6-2 on the scoreboard. And Wyatt, one of the best top wrestlers in folk style. Can he prove the same in freestyle? There's that gut. Boom. 6-4. Can he get another one? Left to right. Almost had it, did Wyatt Hendrickson. Goes again. Got it. 6-6. He's still trailing by criteria. But this match just got a lot more interesting. He takes it through again. 8-6 Hendrickson. He can't stop the gut wrench. Mason Paris keeps going over. It's 12-6. What a job by Wyatt Hendrickson. And Josh Chiarella's got a brick. And he's gonna say, hey, was he out of bounds? Head touched. And you see Mason holding his ribs. He looks injured. And that's that squeezing power from Hendrickson. And man, from 6-0 to 12-6. And they're gonna look at it and they're gonna see it. If Mason's head hit out, that could negate some of those guts. Because he was on the edge for a while. Man, if you wonder if Wyatt's got a tight gut wrench, look at Mason Piearcy right now, holding his ribs. And talking with Coach Sam Barber before the tournament, he was like, yeah, we weren't sure if we almost had to pull the plug on this. Wyatt was battling some little injuries, and then he had ton of finals and they weren't sure, and then next thing you know he enters and here he is. He's up 12-6 on Mason Piearcy. So they're taking one off, so it's going to be 10-6. And they're going to get the time right. Okay, time's right. 101, 10-6. Well, the chairman had said to go, and then they're saying stop, so they're getting the clock right. So criteria situation here, it's all twos for Hendrickson. So if Mason can get to 10 points, he will be in the lead. So a pair of twos, 4 ones, doesn't matter the combination. If he gets to 10, if Mason gets to 10, he'll be in the lead. All right, 109 on the score, plenty of time. And Mason says, let me get to work. And there's gonna be one right away, but here okay, into the table they go. And we're all good here. The scorekeeper, here, stop the clock. They're gonna have to reset that. So they're gonna have to look at, right now they should go back and look. They're gonna look at it and figure out how much time. It's probably gonna be around a minute. Mason scored almost immediately. This guy stays in the game. He didn't even blink. So 10-7 is gonna be the score. Is 7, right? So they're gonna put up the step out point, and that's gonna make it 109. So Mason scored a point in just 6 seconds. And there he's firing again, double to single. Chest wrap position, comes up around the body. 2 more for Mason. Can he get a turn? It's 10-9. And he's gonna let him up. So Mason just needs a point. It's like something got activated with Mason there. Almost scoring at will. There's a shot. Hendrickson trying to stop the onslaught, but he may have just went right into a scoring opportunity for Mason Piearcy. He's pulling that near ankle, pushing that head down. A lot of weight, a lot of pressure. And now trying to run behind. He's on the leg, finishing backside. Can he? He's trying to double off. There's gonna be 2 for Mason. He's back in the lead, 11-10, 25 seconds to go. Now 22 to go. Hendrickson's gonna need to find a point. 2 points. 1 won't get it done for Hendrickson. He's gotta get to 12. 20 seconds remaining. Mason has clawed back, catches the double leg. Front headlock position here for Mason Piearcy. 10 seconds, he can squeeze in here as Hendrickson tries to run towards the edge. He's got to be careful. Did he step out? They're saying 1 red, but criteria is still for Mason because of the 4. And this has been such a great match. 4 seconds to go. And the whistle's got to relax. You know, you got your judge walking across here and they're blowing the whistle. Yeah, and the chairman giving the whistle an earful for not, you're supposed to look at the chair before you start and make sure everything's good to go. So right now they're discussing, I don't know if it's a scoring or if they want to give that step out point. So they're going to give the 1 to Wyatt. It's 11-11. Paris leads by criteria. And wow, he was not looking. He was not looking. And oh my gosh, he doesn't get it. Time was up. But what? Where's the awareness? Mason was not looking. I don't know. They can look, but time was up. But what was? So they're going to look at, make sure time was up. It almost certainly was, albeit very close. If there's 2 more seconds, I think Wyatt gets that step out and steals this match again. So that's it, failed challenge. It's 12-11 is the final for Mason Piearcy. Well, that was a crazy one, and that sets the finals for the World Team Trials Challenge Tournament. We're going to be going live at 4 Mountain with those championship finals. We got some consolation matches for you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you back at the finals.